All right, so this is our new wax system for Hillsboro Fire. It's pretty self-explanatory. We're going to have two-step process waxing. Step one is on this pad, goes with step one bottle. The pad is placed on what lots of guys may recognize as like a disc sander. It's just an orbital, we're going to call it an orbital buffer. Pad goes on, gets plugged into your air. You put 4 small dots of wax on the pad. Place the pad on the rig. Depress the button. And wax away. The wax should last. Right now we're working on Chief Malone's rig. The wax for those 4 dots will last for 1/2 of this rig. So on an engine, it's about 1/4 of an engine per 4 dots. You don't have to push very hard. You just let the tool do the job. You can push as hard as you want, and it's not going to hurt it. You can go over plastic, you can go over windows, and you can go over stickers. So there should be no hesitation of hurting anything when you wax. Then there's step 2. So you have step 2, step 2. You do not have to remove the wax from step 1 to do step 2. Same exact application. In the buffer, make sure you work it in the same direction that they painted the vehicle, which is with the flow of the body, not in circles. So after you've put on step 1 and step 2, go ahead and use one of our microfiber towels that we have. If you guys don't have any, we'll get some new ones out to you. We're just going to wipe all the wax off. The step 1 and step 2 process of waxing, we're going to try to do. There's probably going to be some kind of maybe protocol to come out, but the point is to try to do it once every 3 months on every rig. We've purchased 2 of the buffers, so there is 2 within the department, and if they like them a lot, we'll hopefully get 1 for each station, so it makes it that much easier of an application process to do. So in addition to everything we just said, the pad may sometimes get accumulated with a lot of wax. So we have brushes. They're just a kind of a fine, not metal brush, but just a fine comb brush. You just run the buffer and clean it off. These pads are also safe to put in the extractor and wash, but they should be air dried. Never put in any kind of dryer. All right, after we do step 1, step 2 with the buffing that we're going to do once every 3 months, we're going to be changing the way we hand wax. I think everybody in the department is going to love this. This is our new hand waxer. It is a gravity-fed paint sprayer with this carnauba cream wax in it. Each bottle is going to be labeled spray wax gun, and then the gun's going to come to your station, set up, ready to go. So pretty simple. Same thing. Plug it in the air. It's going to be recommended that you wear an N95 and safety glasses. You also might want to open up your bay door because it can get a lot of particulate, but we're going to show you how awesome this is and how quick and fast it is. So to do this one panel, that panel is now waxed. Wipe it off. And we're done. So the idea is to wax the rig on every Saturday. With the other buffer and with this wax, the one thing we obviously want to make sure is that the vehicle is clean and dry before you go around and put any kind of wax on it, because if water hits it, it kind of defeats the purpose. But it's really, really quick and simple. Downtown Station 1 on C shift, the way we're going to do it, have a guy washing the windows on the inside, guy on the outside spraying wax on it. This wax can go on anything. It can go on rubber, it can go on windows, can go on the windshield wipers. Just remember, whatever you put it on, it has to come off. The wax comes off really easy. It can go out in the hot 100-degree sun, sit, like if you get it, for example, if you get a call, it can sit, still isn't going to hurt it, come off, wipe it off later, and take the wax off. So it's not like a wax that's hard that you would put on your car and let it sit for 6 months, but that's kind of the purpose. The purpose is to help us keep wax on the rigs as much as possible to try to eliminate the amount of times we wash our fire engines.